Part 10. The Corporate Incentive. Why Long-Term Care Operators Profit from Decline, Not Recovery, by Canadian Citizens Journal. Behind every crisis in long-term care, there is a business model. Long-term care homes in Canada are often described as healthcare facilities. In reality, many operate as corporate businesses with profit-driven structures and government contracts. This matters because when a business model depends on occupancy, cost control, staffing budgets, profit margins, government reimbursements, resident decline, is not just a tragedy, it becomes a financial advantage, not through cruelty. Through simple financial math. Residents who live longer cost more. In corporate long-term care, the longest living residents are the most expensive residents. Residents who live longer require more staff hours, more medical support, more supplies, more medications, more meals, more mobility assistance, more interventions, more supervision. Every additional month increases corporate cost. Residents who decline quickly require fewer total months of care, freeing beds earlier, and reducing long-term labor and supply demands. This is not theory. It is how the per diem funding model is structured. When costs rise faster than funding, corporations cut corners. Across Canada, long-term care operators face inflation, stagnant government reimbursements, rising wages, supply chain costs, building maintenance, increased medical complexity. When expenses rise faster than funding, corporations protect profit margins by cutting staffing, training, food quality, equipment upgrades, facility repairs, programs and activities, support services. Every cut increases resident decline. Every decline increases the appearance of complexity. Every complexity justifies more funding. Every resulting death frees a bed for new revenue. This is the hidden cycle of long-term care economics. Death clears a bed, and a bed is revenue. In corporate long-term care, beds are income-generating assets. A filled bed brings in government per diem funding, resident accommodation payments, additional service fees, extra charges for supplies or laundry. An empty bed brings in nothing. When residents decline rapidly, enter palliative status, or die sooner, beds turn over faster. Because waitlists are long, a new resident fills the bed quickly. This creates consistent revenue with lower cumulative care costs. Why corporations benefit when residents become palliative? Palliative residents are significantly cheaper to care for. They generally require fewer interventions, fewer assessments, fewer medications, less rehabilitation, fewer mobility supports, fewer activities, less documentation, less supervision. Once labeled palliative, the home reduces active care, stops rehabilitation goals, limits treatments, shifts to comfort measures. Costs go down. Funding stays the same. Palliative status becomes financially beneficial, even when preventable decline caused it. Why MAID creates a quiet financial incentive. Medically assisted death creates conditions that quietly benefit corporate long-term care operators. Lower cost residents. MAID is frequently chosen by those with the highest needs. Removing them lowers staffing strain and reduces complexity. Faster turnover. A death through MAID frees a bed in days, not weeks. This enables immediate reoccupancy and uninterrupted revenue. Reduced liability. High-needs residents generate higher fall risks, higher care workloads, and medication complexity. Removing them reduces corporate exposure. Predictable scheduling. A pre-scheduled death allows homes to plan staffing and admissions with precision. None of this is publicly acknowledged, but it is embedded in how the system operates. Why corporations avoid fixing root problems. Fixing long-term care would require more staff, better wages, better food, modernized equipment, safer facilities, more oversight, stronger standards, widespread reform. All of these cost money. It is cheaper to allow decline, label residents palliative, reduce care expectations, manage symptoms, shorten stays, rely on MAID pathways. The system saves money by letting residents deteriorate. Inspections protect corporations, not residents. As shown in Part 6, inspections often function as staged events designed to hide deficiencies, preserve budgets, prevent fines, maintain contracts, reassure investors, keep the public unaware. If inspections expose the truth, profits would collapse, government contracts would be at risk, public outrage would erupt, palliative misuse would face scrutiny, the MAID pipeline would be questioned. The entire structure relies on maintaining the illusion of care while minimizing cost. The corporate strategy: appear caring, operate like a business. Corporate branding presents soft colors, smiling seniors, promises of community, slogans about living well, cheerful newsletters, but inside the buildings, workers see staffing cuts, unsafe meals, timed heat, deteriorating facilities, rushed care, exhausted staff, preventable decline, more palliative labels, increased MAID discussions. The public sees marketing. Workers see reality. Who pays the price? Not executives, not corporate boards, not ministries, not inspectors. The price is paid by seniors in cold rooms, residents eating unsafe meals, frightened dementia patients, residents whose call bells failed during storms, the blind woman who trusted the staff, residents who fell due to understaffing, families who believed facility brochures, workers who broke their bodies trying to compensate, residents who declined due to preventable factors. The corporate incentive does not reward life. It rewards shorter stays, lower costs, and rapid turnover. Combined with MAID expansion, the incentive becomes unmistakable. The collision of profit and policy. When MAID expansion, palliative misuse, staffing collapse, inspection fraud, and corporate cost-cutting intersect, the outcome is predictable. A system where decline accelerates, suffering is normalized, and early death becomes the most financially efficient outcome. This is not compassion. This is structural cruelty. And it has been in plain view all along.